So today is May 12th, and I thought I'd do an update on the garden and how that's going. Um, these are new seeds. These are not the ones that I showed in my first video. Those I had to take out of the starter box or whatever and replant them. These are new ones. These are Brussels sprouts in this section. Like there's 2 rows of Brussels sprouts. And then to the left are cabbages. They really look similar. And they're some of them are kind of leaning over. I'm going to transplant these later today, and hopefully most of them will make it. Then we have peas next to those. Those seem to be doing pretty well. I'm actually going to probably replant everything that's in the everything that's growing in this box. In this section was pumpkins, and only 3 of them sort of developed, and I took those out. I'll show you those in a minute. Yesterday I had to replant them because they were just like really getting too big for that. And I only planted them like maybe 5 days ago. I mean, they really just shot up like crazy. And that was a section of artichokes, but nothing developed. And then Mom accidentally bumped this whole tray, and some of the seeds got mixed in with others when she tried to put them back, because it just tipped over and half this section fell out. So what you see right there are corn, and the corn section was over here. But it looks like all but one of those cells has corn in it. So I'll be replanting those as well. I saw a video on YouTube about how to start strawberries from like the seeds that you get off of the store-bought strawberries. You just scrape the seeds off the outside, and so I tried that in these 2 little white cups, but nothing came out. I mean, it's been like almost 2 weeks. I think if something was going to sprout, it would have come out by now. So that's a bust. I'm attempting to do it again with some different strawberries, so maybe I'll have better luck. But in these 2 cups, I put some new strawberry seeds in there, and I can't really say I see anything yet. Over in this one are some red cabbage, or I started red cabbage, and about like 2 days ago, something like 2 or 3 days ago, when you can see there's just one starting to peek out. Oh, it's kind of hard to see there, and one there, although he's kind of leaning. I don't know. I put quite a few seeds in there, so hopefully something else will come out. And then in this red cup, yesterday or 2 days ago, I put in some celery seed. So we'll see how that works. We also bought some herbs, although I don't really know why, because we don't cook all that much, and I don't know how often I'm going to use them. But this is parsley. I did use some of that one day. Cilantro, oregano down there. That's sweet basil and sage. But those I bought when they were pretty well along, so that didn't start from seed. But let me get down these steps without falling if I can. Kind of blocking off the steps here. Okay, so these 3 are the pumpkins that I started from the seeds, and you can see how big they've gotten. And again, this hadn't even been a week. So they'll probably outgrow these pots in a few days, and I'll have to replant them again. Because I had to replant a lot of stuff, and originally I labeled it, but I had to kind of just make do with space, so now some stuff is sort of mixed in with others and I can't remember what is what. I think these are, I don't know, maybe the green beans? I'm not sure. I had a lot of salad and lettuce mix. A lot of it didn't survive. What did, I put in this one and over here in that one. It's just, I can't remember what it is exactly. And then there's some other here I need to replant, which again, I kind of forgot what that is. And then, although that looks just like grass, that's either the green beans or maybe okra. I don't know, maybe somebody can post in the comments if they recognize what that is. To me, it just looks like grass. And then, I think these are the radishes. I know I had radishes, okra, green beans, like I said, I had one package of lettuce and then one package of salad greens, which was just like a mixture. I think there was like arugula, spinach, various lettuces, and yada 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 in there. But if it survives and gets bigger, I'll be able to tell what it is. But yeah, so far so good. Not too much new in what we planted out in the yard already, but we can go over there and look. Oh, well, you know, I did see a few little tomatoes. But one of the things is it has been raining like crazy, which is really unusual. Well, somewhat unusual for this time of the year. This is like the third day in a row where we haven't had rain. But some of these poor plants are just sitting in puddles of water, and it was really muddy. So I was worried about them just like drowning or something. But this is a new strawberry plant that I got. This is the first strawberry plant that I showed in my first video, and kind of put some mulch under there just to sort of help with the water, keeping the water off of the plants. And there's like one little strawberry peeking up under there. Looks like it's actually ready to pick. Well, that side's a little kind of light. It's actually kind of mushy, like that side got wet, but the side that got sun seems okay. But it has a lot of flower parts on it. I just hope that they don't all rot. We'd like to get at least one strawberry off of that plant. We also planted some watermelon, like 4 plants of watermelon, but we didn't till this part of the yard, so it's like a bunch of weeds that we need to clear out around there. Nothing yet from these, what are these, peppers? The tag got on money, so I can't tell what it says. I think those are peppers. Most of the tomato plants are still bare. They don't look all that great, but there is one in the back. You can see it's got a pretty big tomato on there. There's 2, 3, 4 actually. I thought there was only 3, but there's like 4 of them on there. You can see that. I'm kind of putting a shadow on there, but yep. What else? Mom said she saw some tomatoes. Oh, there is one. I'm gonna zoom in. You probably can't see it, but on this other plant, there's one little green tomato. The seeds that we sowed directly into the ground in 3 or 4 rows, most of those look like they didn't take. And maybe it's because we had so much rain, they just either got washed away or buried so deep. You can see some little green sprouts there, which I think these were the lettuce seed, which I'm surprised anything came up out of this kind of mud and dirt. But something happened. Well, let's see, she had planted some onions. When we first got them, they were all dried and dead. They were on sale, like we're just trying to get rid of them. They seem to have come back to life. But yesterday, she planted onions that I had been growing inside, and for some reason, those all fell over. I don't know if the shock of putting them out here just kind of, I don't know, took their toll or what. Maybe they'll make it. There were yellow, red, and white onions. And lastly is the blackberry bush. I don't think it's going to produce any fruit this year, but you can see what will become the fruit. There's like little clusters of little berries just all over, which I was surprised. Again, I don't know if we're going to get anything to eat out of this year, but they're just all over, which is good. Anyway, that's an update for now, so I'll check back in a couple of weeks and see what happens then.